curious scholars to find. It stands to reason then that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet when you confronted Master Fortunato with the knowledge of the Telophroi and their machinations, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. He scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He deemed adamant that the Forum would know the final days were truly upon us, which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the Forum's behavior is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, those books could yet hold something of value. You wouldn't think of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. Yeah, I saw you follow me on Twitter. Thank you, by the way. The more the merrier. I appreciate it. To labor for what feels like you labor for what feels like an age as Ishtola's research assistant. Those are a lot of good hobbies. I want to get into drawing too. As for cooking, I'm pretty good. I like cooking. I make some pretty good baked ziti. And lasagna. Any kind of pasta, actually. I want to talk to everyone. Graha? Your efforts to gain Graha's attention go unnoticed. He appears to be lost in his reading. Alice? She's tired. Ishtola? Thank you for your help, but I think I can manage the rest without your assistance. If I were you, I'd steal a few quiet moments for yourself. Trial? Oh dear, you look exhausted, but what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Then the days was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment, though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. I have a feeling this is not going to be an upgrade. 115? No, 515. Yeah, this definitely won't be an upgrade. I'll save it for later. Oh, I need to talk to Alice. Damn it, I forgot to talk to Alpha now. He's just over here by himself. I found naught of interest so far. I think Ishtola might be right about not getting our hopes up. Ready for a tea break, Davel? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables and I'll treat you to their coffee. It is quite good. Okay. Okay. By assuming she gets to follow me. Liliana Stone. That's a good name. And I also like her outfit. Oh, she's already level 90. I need to go to... down here. As busy as ever, I see. How very Charlene that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about the Telophroi. Might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Alice is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Yes, yes. I get it. I get it. Can we do... Can we go around and look at stuff? What did Ali say? There was supposed to be one over here. I guess not. Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts into Telafroy and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss... however you pronounce their last name. I apologize, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fortunat that I was helping you... I see, we're sorry to have bothered you. Wait, what? What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You'll misunderstand, sir. We were simply wondering if you knew of the Telafroy. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear, and... Wait, you're the House Levier girl, aren't you? And this woman with you is obviously a foreigner. I've heard... Damn it. I didn't get to read all of that. I'll thank you to leave me be. I've naught to say to the likes of you. Well, I must apologize. 'Twas foolish of me to expect an honest civility from one so enlightened. Come, Davel. I assumed he insulted both of us. Speak with Dickon while accompanied by Alice. Welcome, madame. What can I offer you today? Everyone knows. Oh wait, is that Mistress Alice I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. Meet Dickon, the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studium. That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home? It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Levier. No matter how discreet Master Fortunat may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being that they are what brings you back to the city now of all times. We have questions, and only Charlayan has the answers. Tell me, Master Dickon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. Maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlayan, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversations while you're setting down the food, and you might just get the answer you're looking for. Not a bad idea, I hate to ask, but what do you think? I probably need an actual proper outfit. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain where each of these dishes need to go. The tea is set for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelette is for one of the regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind him, you should see a Mikote gentleman. He ordered an oven-baked lobster. Got all of that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck. Place the correct dish on the first customer's table. Okay, I guess we're doing it in order. There was what? Was it tea set? Oh my tea set, lovely, thank you. The Talofa who? I'm sorry, I never heard of them or their final days. My friend and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. I have a feeling nobody really knows what it is. This is the omelet. Ah, finally, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in. No time to waste. What, Tilafroy? Oh yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Let's stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. I have no idea. Oven-baked lobster. That's a massive lobster. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. The final days. This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlayan. Priceless books, unusual life specimens, and so forth. So named for those folks who trail about after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is the most meticulous, demanding profession. If these Tilafroy make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbour, and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Oh, a sage. I still think the sage weapons are pretty cool. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? Interesting, they seem unaware of the final days aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dicking had nothing to offer and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the Forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it in the wrong ear. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. But let's enjoy a drink somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and the wagging tongues. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Ooh, this music is nice.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Oh. Yes,
it wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlayan?
Yes, I remember Alice.
Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently.
Understandable, Alice.
It was only afterwards that I realised how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
What's going on there?
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Which is...
A vast complex beneath the island.
I thought that was the
Charlian
library.
is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples.
Okay, so there's the library and the labyrinth. That
Our
thing.
living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Seems mysterious. Are we going to go investigate?
Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Yes. I was told about that.
They're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Oh, bit of lag. I guess we're going to the labyrinth, that place. Labyrinthios? Oh wait, what's this? A hunt for specimens. Hold on, hold on, Alice. I need to see what this is. I also want to check ether currents. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 places to go. The hunt for specimens. You know what? I'll do that later. The labyrinthine descent. Should tell the others what we've learned about the gleaners. Go on ahead to the Nirmanon, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Dickon will want his cup back. Okay. I can just teleport over there. Fastest is this one. Welcome back, Davel. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigation and turned up information on the gleaners. It makes sense. The gleaners take the requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats, but as you say, they ultimately answer to the Forum. A sudden and significant increase in gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what theory we can build from the facts. As Ishtola observed earlier, Neominon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Deville and Alice learned at the last stand, you can be reasonably sure that most Charlayans know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telafro is wholly unlike those apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized to an unprecedented scale. I do not think it is a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves, and if we are lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. What should we expect down there? Oh, I would hate to spoil the surprise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. Let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead, so stay close. Follow Alice and try not to fall behind. Oh, I'm following her now. Off we go then. Oh great, she walks just slow enough for me to be faster than her. It's pleasant here amongst the trees. But we should really move along. Now we run. Try to keep up. Keep to the path, straight ahead. We cross this bridge. Up here. The Rostra, not far now. Go ahead, just keep going. You don't need to stop for me. Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shard back there, didn't you? It'll make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. I was expecting this place to be instanced. Okay, let me talk to everyone. Alice? You didn't take a wrong turn into the rostra there, did you? I doubt the forum would take kindly to you barging into a private session. How did the forum learn of the final days, and exactly how much do they know? More to the point, what do they intend to do about it? Hopefully the answers to at least one of these questions lies below. I've not been to Labyrinthos in the longest time. Even as a student, my visits were few and far between. We're all here now. Yes, I've taken the liberty of securing permission to for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go. I'm just waiting for the moment that thing is going to go to shit. The whole welcome to Endwalker moment. I'm just waiting for it. I like this place.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky.
More Emmett Selk.
In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely
This is under the island?
breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
This looks so elegant. The northern empty. I was not expecting this.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing.
Yes, it is.
But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
Impressive.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
That would make sense.
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Yep, those are them.
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
But what will they be doing for the forum? What stuff are they getting?
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Oh, wrong. Oh, echo happening?
Did you call to me just now?
No.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent. I'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Just tell me what you heard. What did you hear? What did you hear, Cryo? I know you have the echo too. So you hear things like me. This is an entire fucking zone. What the hell? Hold on. Key items? No.